just got a phone call. I got some logs that are ready to pick up, so I'm gonna hook to the trailer and I'm going to get some logs and I'm gonna take you along with us. It's hard to keep it in stock. I had a lot of orders we need to do right now. All right, we're here, picking our logs. I'm gonna have to bring the Bobcat over here because the tractor four-wheel drive is not working. I got a lot more to go get. All right, I got the first load here, and this is gonna be interesting unloading. I hate unloading with the tractor like I do, but you don't have much option when you only got one skid steer. Some pretty nice little logs. They're not huge, but they'll make some wood. I get my 1x10s and stuff out of most of these. There's a lot more over there to go get. I'm probably only gonna make 2 loads today, and then go grab the Bobcat because I do have a lot of wood to cut, and I think this may finish up my order I need to do right now. All right, I'm going to get the tractor right now and start pulling these logs off. I got the auger on the tractor and I've been working on this thing, trying to get this thing freed up, so I just strapped it up for now. That'll work. You're wondering what I was pulling those logs with. I got a little cable choker here with a shackle. Makes it quick and easy. I just slip those around the logs. It pulls tight. It comes off the logs real easy too, so I'm not fighting with pulling it off the logs I drug over. All right, we got all those off. I got a couple on the ground right there. I'll just get those with the Bobcat. Time for another load. another load. And I'm gonna run back at the Bobcat because we don't really have time to do another load today, but I will be going to get more of this wood. It's just a pain in the butt trying to unload it with a tractor, but it works, and we need the wood really bad. Hopefully I can get these ramps down because I got this wood. Some of this was a lot longer, so I got it kind of wedged in here. I think I can get them down.
Bugs? You said bugs?
All right, we got 3 loads so far from that place, and now I gotta go get my Bobcat. I'll show you these logs real quick though. So here's what we got. They're kind of scattered. I need to get the skid steer over here and move them over and stack them. But yeah, some pretty good logs. They're not real big size, but they're not bad. I think I can get my 1x10s I need out of some of this. I think the average size of these are between 10 and 12, 15 inches. Not very big. All right, time to go get the Bobcat. I got some sawmilling to do. Well, we finally got some logs. I spent all morning getting those things gathered up and cleaning up my mess from pulling them off the trailer yesterday. I hate pulling them off the trailer with a tractor, but it's the only way I can do it with the Bobcat not here anyway. And it works pretty easy, but it kind of makes a mess with the logs because I have to kind of throw them all over the place to get them out of my way to drag more out. But I'll show you my stack I got here. So this is our bounty from our log run yesterday. I ended up with 3 loads. 3 loads total, actually. I got 1 load the other day, but they're not huge. They're not great, but there are some clean logs. Super clean. No knots. Clean and free, but they're just not very big. I do have some shorter ones. I cut these to 8 foot 6, because I got 1 job I need to get a bunch of 1x10s out of 8 foot long. But that's it. That's what we got right there. There's more over there. Most of them are smaller diameter. I just need to get some stuff to get cutting right now. I'm gonna make another trip over and get some more of those logs, but right now we got some work to do. We've got some rain forecasted for the next few days, so I really gotta get on this and get as much done as I can. I wanted to be finished by today with this job, but hauling logs took all day yesterday, you know, running back and forth, and then I had to go get the Bobcat later, and then I had to straighten all this stuff up, so I didn't get a whole lot of sawing done. So we're gonna get on this today and knock these 1x10 by 8s out. I still got a few more 1x3 12-foots to make. I think I gotta make 60 more of those. Right now I got 120 1x10x8s and 120 1x3x8s I gotta make. So I'm about to get on that now and try to knock that out today. I think one thing I need to address on the sawmill and adjust is I think I need to take this backstop and put it in the front of this bunk here, because the problem I have, and I have it all the time, is this one's on this side. Every time I get an 8-foot log, so these bunks are 2 foot apart, and you get back here to the 8-foot mark and it's on the back side. Now this log here is 8 foot 6 inches. It hangs over a little bit, but that back bunk, to get it to hang onto that back bunk, it has to pass this front bunk, so it falls down in this hole down here. So the way this log was sitting, it was sitting about 1.5 inches below that bunk. So I had to readjust it, get it just right. So the problem with that is now it's starting to fall short of this bunk here. So it'll hit it right now, but as soon as I spin the log, it's gonna probably fall off of it. So I really need to adjust that bunk. I need to get that backstop forward of that bunk. And you know, this thing is bent too, so let's push back. I wouldn't worry about it because I got the center one here. However, I broke the handle off that with the forks on the Bobcat picking up logs, so I need to get that fixed. I'm forever taking these things off and repairing them, but I need to take them off again and get them fixed up. I don't even have a backstop for this rear one anymore. I've bent it so bad that it's just not even worth putting back on. I'm gonna rebuild all those backstops all together, make them out of something a little stronger. I just haven't had the downtime to do it yet. I may do that this weekend, but I'm gonna get this clamp down now and start cutting this thing before it rains. The wind's starting to pick up now, and I heard some thunder and lightning, so hopefully the weather holds out long enough I can get this stuff cutting. I'll probably cut in the rain either way, but I don't want to get rained out today. I got a lot of stuff to do. These logs aren't that big, so I gotta spin it and try to maximize it the best I can to get the most lumber out of it. I'm not using my big cant hook today because I broke the handle yesterday. Oh, see? Right there's what I was worried about. See something about that shit. All right, I think that'll do it. battery died while I was recording. But we're good now. I didn't get that last log. Those didn't make a 10-inch, so they made quite a bit of battens though. I love cutting that nice, clean, fresh lumber. Super smooth cuts. There's only one little knot in here, but not too bad. I'm really kind of disappointed with these logs. I was hoping they were bigger. I'm happy for them, and they're great. And I definitely needed them. I have a lot of other stuff to cut too, but these are just on the verge of pretty much not making 10 inches. A lot of these will make a 8x8. Even 9 inches, but there's just nothing in here that's gonna really make my good 10-inch boards. That one may. That one might. It's a pretty good size log. I'll have to size it up though. I was hoping they'd make 10 inches, but that last one didn't quite make it, and I'm not sure that one there is. So I don't know. I may have to go cut a tree. I don't want to, but I will if I have to. I gotta get those boards cut, so I may not have a choice. I didn't get to show you those because my battery died. Actually, no, my battery didn't die. My memory was full, so I had to dump some videos. That's the 1x10s I got off that first log. They're pretty nice. Pretty nice. Well, we only got about 7 usable boards out of that log. I was hoping to at least get 10 out of it, but we didn't. It's not giving me high hopes for these logs. All my 2x stuff, 2x6, 2x4s, and stud stuff, and 2x6 stuff. All that stuff will come out okay with these logs, but I can't get my 1x10s to save my life on these things. Each log may have 1, 2, 3 to 5 boards in it, but they're so small, you only get them out of the center, and it kind of sucks because you have all the waste on the ends. Now I'm taking those ends and I'm cutting the battens out of those, but it kind of sucks. I really wanted to blow through these logs and really get my 1x10s as quick as possible. I don't think it's going to happen today though, not with these logs. I got somebody looking into some larger trees now, and hopefully we can get some of those soon. So, and it is hot today, man. It's like 80 degrees out here, I swear. Well, I got about 21 total boards there now. I'd like to get at least 50. If he comes, picks up something, he'll have something there. Got this one here. I'm gonna cut this one down to 8.5 foot and see if this will make 10 inches. I'm beat. I'm tired and it's hot. And I'm sweating. Whew. Getting aggravated. It sucks because these logs are just shit. I do have some older logs that'll work because these are only 8 foot. So I do have some 8 foot stuff that'll work. And I'm really debating whether to go cut a tree down right now just to get 30, 40, 50 more boards. I was trying to avoid that though. I think I need a nap. It's past my nap time. Well, we're getting the day started, but this wind we got here knocked the power line out and caught the woods on fire. I think the fire department's on the way now, but he's got the road blocked up there. So we got a tree across the road. The way the wind's blowing right now, it's blowing right towards our house, so hopefully they can get this stuff out before it creeps through all these pines and cedars, because this stuff is super flammable. Well, the fire department is showing up. I think they're scared to cross that line. That line's broke completely in half though, it's hanging. Power comes from this end, so I know the breaker's tripped. They're probably safe, but I know they're being cautious. I don't blame them. The wind is blowing straight towards our house. Not good at all. This escalated a little bit. We got a forestry dozer here now. All right, this dozer is pushing the woods. Cut the fire break, so we should be good now. The wind's kind of dying now, and I think we got a thunderstorm on the way actually, so I think that'll help out, put the rest of it out. And I think we're okay now. The power company's getting the power back on right now, so hopefully when we get back to the house, we'll have power. We got the tree out of the road and the line's back up. Pretty interesting day so far. Nice dozer coming out the other side. It's all out for the most part now. Got some smoking in there. I think the dozer's still in there pushing some
He's just going over the fire break.
Widening the fire break a little bit. But I think we're all good now. It's raining, so. Well, the fire's out now, and literally right after the fire's out, it's raining. Go figure. That's how it works. But we needed to rain, so that's the only reason the damn fire started anyway, is because it's so dry out here. Not getting any sawmilling done today. Yeah, I was about to put my bucket on earlier and go out there and put some of that brush fire out by the road. As I was disconnecting the forks, Bonnie called me and said the forestry dozer pulled up, so I left it right there. And here's a log I was working on yesterday when I decided to just call it quits for the day because I was getting pretty frustrated. I did call it early yesterday. I was getting frustrated with things. Mainly with these logs, they're not very big, so it's very hard to get my 1x10s out of them. I gotta go cut some trees down or find some bigger trees somewhere pretty quick. So we didn't get a whole lot done, and today was very eventful, so other than sawmilling. So we didn't get anything done today. We're sitting at about 21 of our 120 boards we need, and right at 30 of our battens. So we still have a ways to go on this job to get it done, but we will get it done. If the weather's right, if the weather's good tomorrow, I'll come down here and cut some, as long as it's not muddy down here. But I think we have a big thunderstorm on the way the next town over. I think their power's out because it was a big thunderstorm come through there with a lot of rain. And I think all that's headed this way, on top of all the wind we already have. So, but that's gonna do it for today. And as always, I appreciate you joining us and watching our videos and all the comments and the likes. And if you hadn't subscribed yet, make sure you subscribe. It really helps the channel out. We'll catch you on the next one. Hope you all have a good weekend.